right, yo, what's up? We're gonna go over some meal guides and some macros. So I'm gonna share my screen. And here we are. Okay, so sketch a little checklist here. And then we're right into this week one meal guide. Again, I write these so it's the same thing every single day because these habits and routines are what is going to like carry you forward long term. So having like, three or four breakfasts that you really like to go to. So you're gonna get all different kind of breakfast options. But it gets you in that habit of eating like kind of the same handful of things. So you can eat the same thing every day all week if you want. You don't have to. We're going to talk about how to make swaps in this video. But that's the reason why I do it like that. The less I have to think, the more successful I am in other areas of my life that I really want to pour my energy into. So if I don't have to think so much and I have like, I can make like a choice between two things every morning for breakfast. And then when I get sick of those two things, I rotate to my other two things and I just bounce back and forth between those. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, ask any and all questions when it comes to this stuff. But these are written so you'd eat the same thing every day all week. So let's get into making swaps. So your macronutrients are your proteins, fats, and carbs. And that gram total with some math equals your calorie total. So we'll break that down in a different video, but for now, all you need to know is this is color coordinated, and we're gonna scroll down to the bottom here. So say you didn't want to do that oatmeal, you can go surf through some other meal guides in the group and find a breakfast you like. You could ask for breakfast ideas in the group chat, or you can just message your coach and ask for ideas. But if I was going to start swapping, I could scroll down here to the protein sources and I could just pick, I didn't put on here, but it's 2 eggs typically. And then you could add some egg whites to bump the protein up a little bit more. I didn't put the serving on here, so I'm going to have to go edit this. But if I was going to try to like revamp my breakfast or my lunch, I would just go in here and I would pick, I want around 20 to 25 grams of protein. So I'd go in here and I would just pick one of these sources. Of course, you're probably not going to pick steak for breakfast, but sometimes I'll like brown some turkey and I'll just do 2 ounces of turkey with 2 eggs, and that's my breakfast. And then I'll do a slice of toast with it, or maybe 2 slices of toast with it, or a banana or whatever. So you'd start swapping out like, okay, let me pick a different protein, pick a different carb source, and then pick a different fat source. So hopefully that makes sense. And then you're just going to track it. And then you have your targets that you're trying to hit. And you can kind of just play with the amounts until you hit those numbers. Again, if you need any help with swapping at first, it's like, it's going to take a couple weeks to get the hang of it, but then it starts to make more sense. So I listed here protein sources with like the number of grams. So if you have 4 ounces of steak, it's around 23 grams of protein. Salmon and fish around 23 grams, like it's all listed out. And I did the same for the carbs and the fats. But this just kind of starts getting you acclimated to like learning what the macros are and then around how many grams there are per serving. And then that's how you would make substitutions. So I'm going to keep this video short and sweet, but that's the main thing for this one. And then just to kind of start to shift that mindset around calories, like you need calories to live. It's going to help with your bandwidth, your energy, your patience, your hormones, your weight loss, everything. They're literally like calories are literally energy. So just making friends with calories again, everything demonizes calories and low calories. And without calories, our metabolism just does not thrive. And neither do we. So I kind of break this down again at the bottom of this guide. Just tracking is something that you won't have to do forever, but as we're healing your metabolism, we got to do it because otherwise we don't know what your body is handling as far as energy, and then we can't like increase your calories over time and increase your metabolism. So you won't have to track forever. You don't have to track every single day, but building the habits is key, of course. So that's it for this one. Hopefully all of that makes sense. You can use this same method for all of the meal guides going forward. And we welcome your questions. You are never bothering us. And I will talk to you guys soon.